Yeah, so I had graduated super early, so I was about 17 whenever I started here. And so it was definitely scary to be moving into the big city with the big older people who have been doing this for a little longer than me. But I it was such like a safe place to land, and everyone was so supportive, and I was just excited to get started on the training.
Yeah. Welcome to Backstage with Richard Ridge. AMDA College of the Performing Arts is one of the best performing arts programs in the United States. And my guests are two of their upcoming graduating students who participated in BroadwayWorld's very popular Next on Stage contest. They are Jeffery Walker III, who was the winner of season 4, and Sara Elder, who was a finalist. And we'll talk about their AMDA experience. Well, first of all, it is great to be sitting with the two of you because I saw the two of you like literally across the street at 54 Below, right?
Yeah.
When you found out that you won, and you, of course, were a finalist, and here you are getting ready to graduate here at AMDA. How excited are the two of you getting ready to graduate?
I'm thrilled. It's been a crazy year and a half, but it's been like the best year and a half in probably my whole life.
For you?
It's a weird feeling that I started here. I was 17 and then graduating here at 19. It's been awesome. I started a little earlier than her, but I'm excited that I took a few summers off so she caught up. Yeah. So I'm excited to be graduating with her.
So how has your life changed since Next on Stage and beginning your whole entire process here at AMDA?
For me, it kind of kicked off getting back into the arts a bit. So a lot has changed. Even just being able to train at AMDA, I've grown so much as a performer and as a person as well. So I feel very different from who I was, 2 years ago.
Yeah. For you?
I was getting really kind of restless and antsy back home, and I really appreciate all the mentors I had back there, and I learned so much, but I knew I was ready for the next step of training and to really dive into it. So I was just ecstatic to come here.
Well, AMDA is the best performing arts program in the United States. So I want to ask you, when you found out that you got the scholarship, tell me about the call.
Yeah, so I originally found out on the stage, and we got all the medals, the plaques.
The plaques, yeah.
It was a big, exciting moment, and to meet all those cool people in the room was amazing. But the craziest moment was when I went home about a week or two later. I got a call from the AMDA office, and they said, "Hey, we know you already graduated high school early, so why don't you just come this semester?" And so a month later, I was moving into my dorm.
So you packed your bags and you came to New York?
I just came right up, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Now for you, because you were a finalist, and this is what I love, like, did you think I didn't get it? Like, tell me.
I mean, we were just talking about this earlier. One of the interview questions in our original packages for the finale was, what would winning mean to you? And I remember at the time, I was like, I really don't know, because for me, just getting to come to New York and sing at 54 Below, that was like winning to me. So I really wasn't thinking too much about winning. So there was no disappointment or anything. I just had so much fun getting to do the finale and sing at 54 and meet all the new people. And then it was a few days later that I got the call. My mom and I had gotten stuck in New York. It was magical. It was snowy. We saw Broadway shows. And I was just leaving with heart full. I was so grateful. And then we were in the LaGuardia airport. I was literally about to board my flight in 5 minutes. And I got a call from a New York number. And I was like, I should probably answer this. It's probably just a spam call, but you never know. And so I pick up the phone, and it was the head of admissions at AMDA. And they offered me the scholarship. And I was like, what is happening right now? My mom was crying. I was like, you don't even know what's happening. Why are you crying?
But she knew it was good.
She knew it was good news for sure. So it was like a movie moment for me, because I had been thinking about moving up here and just starting to audition and kind of do things without going to school, because I didn't really have the money to go to school. So it was literally like an answer to prayer, just getting that phone call then and there. It was crazy.
See, this is what AMDA does.
Yeah.
You know, everybody who was there watching Next on Stage during all of this and seeing all the potential growth. That's the best thing about BroadwayWorld's Next on Stage. Because I hosted for the first few years and I was like, we would watch these tapes of, you know, your first tapes that went in, some are like in the dark, but you'd hear this incredible voice, like, you know, badly put together. But then you learned how to do that self-tape or whatever else. But everybody watched all of your growth. And I always say anybody who even enters something like that is a winner.
Yeah.
Because it's a really, really big deal. And to have gone to the finale, like I said, you know, you knew the Next on Stage family from watching everybody in the squares, you know, and then you all got together there. Yeah. And the best thing about watching all of you that day is you all had each other's back.
Mm-hmm.
I watched each of you go up there on stage and everybody applauded for you, as opposed to saying, oh, I want more applause. I want to win. You know what I mean? You had already started that family, which AMDA has, because, you know, what I've learned over the years of all the people who have graduated from AMDA, and even the professors have always told me, there's the AMDA family. Mm. So you put that all together since being here, right? Tell me about the AMDA family.
Yeah, the people are great.
Yeah.
I was like a little nervous about like making friends and things like that. But everyone's just there to support each other. Yeah. Sometimes I think with college environments, there's a lot of like judgment and competition. And of course, there has to be a little bit of that because it's theater. But I haven't felt too much of it. Everyone's so supportive of each other. Classes feel like a safe space for me to just play and learn and grow. And the teachers make it a safe space as well. I feel like I've made great relationships with all the teachers there, and they really just want you to do your very best and to prepare you for the industry.
That's one of my favorite things about this school is that, I mean, really all the teachers are coming directly from the industry, and so they know what it looks like to get started and how to guide you through that. And there's been so many moments where I'll just, like she was saying, just call them up and say, I have this audition. What do you think about this? How can I work on this? Or I've had a few like cabarets. I did a small show over the summer as well. And like the head of the musical theater department came out to see it. And that was just, I think that was really a show of the family and how they care so much about seeing us succeed.
Yeah. The other great thing about AMDA is the professors have all worked in the business because it's also show business. Mm-hmm. So I'm sure you learn and they guide you through, you know, and you're all so young. You know, you're here you are in New York. I mean, you stepped out of high school and you went into the college level right away at AMDA. Mm. Was that like was it weird or strange or like, no, we're going to do it?
It wasn't too strange for me because I had graduated in 21. Yeah. So I'd been out of high school for a few years. But it was refreshing for me to just be training and like be in that environment. And it felt like a safe space pretty quickly.
Yeah. So I had graduated super early. So I was about 17 whenever I started here. And so it was definitely scary to be moving into the big city with the big older people who have been doing this for a little longer than me. But It was such like a safe place to land, and everyone was so supportive, and I was just excited to get started on the training. Yeah.
New York City, you mentioned that. I mean, this is where theater happens. Yeah. You're in the heart of all of it. Was it cool? Just like, we're in New York City now. And like you said earlier, like being in a rehearsal room here and looking out the window saying, oh my gosh, this is where the magic happens.
Yeah, it's so cool living up here, especially like with the scholarship, being able to make that happen. I mean, 12-year-old me would be like ecstatic if like she knew that I live up here now and everything. It's just, I don't know, I feel like a little girl when I'm up here because like you're saying, it's the heart of theater in New York, and getting to train up here and just live up here and be close and in the center of everything. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah. New York City for you and training here.
Yeah. It was so exciting. I've been, for so many years before I actually came up here, I was thinking about how I was going to make it to New York, knowing that college was going to be tough financially on my family. My mom's very hardworking, but she's a teacher, so she doesn't make much. But so it was an incredible opportunity just to get the scholarship with the free housing at the very least was just to be in the city, and that was just a life-changing opportunity. And Yeah, I don't think I'll ever leave.
See, that's what's great about AMDA and their scholarship program. I mean, you come here, you learn with the very best. You have housing to live in, which takes stress off of so much, where you can just focus on the craft of learning.
Mhm.
You know, it makes a big difference.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, is it favorite class? I mean, how many classes have you had here? It's a lot of classes, right?
I've never like counted them all up.
Yeah.
Our first semester, it was
Yeah.
11 courses in 15 weeks.
Of all different things.
Yeah, some of them you have like once a week for an hour. Some are like 3 times a week for 2 hours each. It's
Or
a lot of
3 times
classes.
for 3 hours.
Yeah, yeah.
So you learn everything.
Yeah, a little bit of
Yeah, a
everything,
little bit of
for
everything.
sure.
So is there one class that you were like, oh my gosh, that amazed you? Like, oh my gosh, I wasn't sure if I was going to excel at this or what this is going to be. And you're like, wow, I love this.
Yeah, tap for me. I hadn't like tapped like at all. And then I remember my first tap class. I was like, wait, this is kind of fun. I think I enjoy this. And like, you know, you start doing the time steps and you start picking up on it. And AMDA's tap teachers are great. All the teachers are great, but the dance faculty are amazing. And you're talking about like the staff all being in the industry. I remember, I thought it was so cool because I had a tap teacher my first semester, and then she left for a contract like halfway through because she was in the industry. And then we had like a sub that's like was at the time the dance captain at Cabaret on Broadway. So it's so cool. You get to meet new people and work with new teachers. And yeah, tap was that for me. I still love it.
Yeah, for you.
I'd have to say the same. Shout out to Michelle Tolson, my first tap teacher. I think a lot of it is just through her that she's built this culture around tap with the school, because I think she knows that most of the students come in never having tapped in their life. And so she framed it as something new to train in and just enjoy. And it's just, the concept of tap is just so fun. Like it's fun.
You must have incredible professors here. Is there something you learned from one of them, or something, I'm sure you learned something from all of them, but is there something that stands out saying, oh my gosh, this is something I'm going to really take with me on a day-to-day basis as I move forth out of AMDA, when I step into auditioning and creating a role or something? Is there something you learned from a professor?
My second semester acting teacher, Diane Chiesla, she always encouraged me to just throw it away. And like, don't be afraid to be playful and to be messy. And I think about that a lot because I'm not often like that. I'm like, I try to be clean in everything that I do, but that doesn't work the best always. So I carry that with me a lot.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Like living in the moment. And whatever happens, just be messy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would go with my voice teacher, Kyle Gagne, who I love that we have a rotation of teachers each semester, but you stick with your voice teacher for the whole time at AMDA. And it's been really amazing to have him as like a guiding hand. And I think what really sticks with me, that he tells me all the time, actually, because I'm always thinking about, oh, how am I going to make it here? I have to do this and this and this and this. And he tells me to just focus on the craft and the rest will come. And so, yeah, to just focus on your training and the thing you love, and the rest will work itself out.
You know, the finale for the new season of Next on Stage is coming up, and there's a whole other group of people. What I want to ask you is, what made you say yes originally when you saw BroadwayWorld's Next on Stage was happening? What gave you the confidence to say, I'm going to do that? I'm going to submit?
Well, I was kind of in a season of life where I wasn't sure if I wanted to do the performing arts, because outside of high school, I had stepped away from it for a little while. And I was in New York on October of whatever year that was. I don't remember what year it was, with a friend of mine. And I kind of had decided on that trip. I was like, I think that this is what I want to do. Like, I saw Wicked for the 6th time, and that specific time, I was like, this is what I really want to do. And so I had just been looking for submissions. I was like, I'm in the city, I'll book a room and submit for something. And I had come across the Next on Stage like ad on the BroadwayWorld website. So it kind of was, it really, like in every way possible, was like a kickstart for kind of stepping back into the industry and the theater world for me.
And for you, what made you say, yes, I'm going to do this?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, to me, I was trying to submit for everything that I could at the time, and so it was another thing where I was like, kind of a big task, kind of outlandish, but I'll just submit it and forget about it. And then a lot happened after that. But yeah, so I'm glad I did.
Isn't that amazing when you finally say yes and you do something? And look where you are now. Look at the incredible AMDA took both of you. My final question is, what has been the best part of the experience? I'm sure it's been many, of being a part of the AMDA family and just being a part of their program.
Really just the environment of AMDA in general. Because we were talking about training quite a bit. It's just been a blessing to be in the AMDA environment and learning all the things that we've been learning over the last 1.5 to 2 years, and getting to connect with the faculty and all of our peers. I don't know, I've made amazing memories at AMDA that I will take with me forever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd have to go with the people as well, and the environment, and the just being able to train with people and meet people who are also so focused and driven towards the same goal, and just creating art and just being able to start building that community in New York now.
Yeah. Just so you know, Chita Rivera, the late great, was one of my dearest friends. I've known her since 1977. She was like another mother to me. And the best bit of advice she always gave me and what she was given was just stay in your lane. You are you, you are you. There's already other people. Just stay in your lane and do your thing and follow your path. This has been great. I'm going to come to graduation.
Yay!
Great to see you both.
Great
Thank
to
you
see
so
you.
much.
Thank you.